Hi, my name is Michael, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Since the dawn of time and the onset of human history, recorded history, yes, back in the days when Mesopotamia was brimming and flourishing with life, and people during the third millennium BC and BCE. People from all over the world have been fascinated about the concepts of dreams. In ancient Greece, Greeks as well as Romans were fascinated by sleep and dreams. They believed some dreams to be divine in origin and prophecies. They understood other dreams were full of symbolism. They needed to be interpreted. Dreams were even explored, studied, and recorded by the medical community. Greek physicians would often use dreams to diagnose patients. Dreams were also used to measure a person's health. Famous Greek philosophers, Plato and Artemidorus, edified the world that dreams are a direct revelation of the gods. Both ancient Hierocratics further explains that their belief that dreams are encrypted and can be interpreted. In fact, they regarded dreams like the oracles bringing messages to the gods. From ancient classical times of Plato and Aristotle through the medieval period, where dreamers believed dreams were brought about through prophetic divination. During the later 19th century, dreams would be approached and studied by using a scientific method. And during the early 20th century, now we would see a breakthrough with Eugene Osirinsky, a discovery in 1953. The REM, the rapid eye movement, a new stage of sleep through an enigma, continues to surround the purpose and process of dreaming. Today, according to Hall's theory, in order to interpret dreams, you need to understand the actions of dreams within the dream objects and figures in the dream, interactions between the dreamer and the characters in the dream, as well as dream settings and transitions and outcome in accordance with Hall's theory. It is important to note that when people share their dreams, they oftentimes describe their dreams as vivid, complex, and coherent. Dreams, for many, have a visually engaging narrative, much like one would see in a movie. As Hannah Nichols puts it, dreams and stories and images that our mind creates while sleeping. As Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, describes the act of dreaming in the following quotes. He goes on to say that this whole creation is essentially subjective, and the dream is the theatre where the dreamer is at once scene, actor, prompter, stage manager, author, audience, and critic. General Aspects of Dream Psychology, book by Carl Jung, 1916. In this quote, again, by Carl Jung, from the book The Meaning of Psychology to Modern Man, 1933. He says the dream is a little hidden door in the innermost and most secret recesses of the soul, opening into that cosmic night which was psyche long before there was any ego. consciousness, and which will remain psyche no matter how far our ego consciousness extends. Or, as I mentioned earlier, dreams among the people of ancient Greece and ancient Rome were simply seen as some confabulation from the gods. Dreams were sometimes warning signs to avoid an impending event or any other future dangers. Delta waves are seen during the deepest stage of sleep, the third stage. It has always been accepted that dreams only happen during the REM sleep, the rapid eye movement. This is not or no longer the case. The delta waves have been seen during unconsciousness states and during loss of physical awareness. Wikipedia talks about this subject. So even in an unconscious state, the 3D view of the world is still possible. Tech Target explains our 3D world as spatial dimensions of height, width, and depth. Human eyes have 3D perception, also known as depth perception. With depth perception, people see the world in all three spatial dimensions. Contrariwise, our eyes are only two-dimensional. Each eye can see different areas. So how can a closed two-dimensional eyes in a dream state have the capacity to see a 3D world in an unconscious state? Therefore, in a dream state, the subconscious can go from a 3D worldview to a fascinating 4D worldview, a four-dimensional world such as sensation, length, height, and depth, time. When we think of life, a chain of events are at play: growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. Our perceptions of a continual events and experiences throughout our lives get stored and sorted out through our subconscious state during sleep. According to livescience.com, the human brain reshapes itself with each new memory. The synapses, or the gaps between the brain cells or neurons, communicate with each other through an elegant electrochemical system. In addition, the human body is made of atoms, hydrogen and oxygen. We were brought to this planet from some other dimension. Let that sink in. What do you all think about that? Being a part of another dimension. When we were born, obviously, we come from another place in time. In addition, the human body is made of atoms, hydrogen, and oxygen. We were brought to this planet from some other dimension. According to an article in Science America, our memory brain capacity can store 2.5 billion gigabytes. Not only, but also from a gamma or beta brainwave, our subconscious mind sleep state can store everything that has ever happened to us. Yes, the human brain can store everything that ever happened to us. Conclusively, Psychology magazine states that we can not only recall memories from the conscious state of our minds with ease, as it contains mostly the long-term memories, and also includes thoughts and beliefs that may contradict with that of their conscious thoughts and beliefs. So, in other words, our subconscious mind is long-term, and we can remember certain dream patterns within the subconscious mind. But however, because throughout our lives we have stored millions and millions of gigabytes or petabytes of knowledge or information, not only, but also from a gamma or beta brain wave or subconscious mind sleep state can be stored. Everything that has ever happened to us can be stored in our subconscious. As I stated earlier, millions of petabytes can be stored in our subconscious mindset throughout our entire lives. It is filled with data. Conclusively, Psychology Magazine states that we cannot actively recall memories from the conscious mindset with ease, as it contains of mostly, as I indicated, long-term memories throughout our whole lives. When we sleep, at times our subconscious thoughts, it contradicts with that of their conscious thoughts and beliefs. We may have new beliefs. We may have new ideological perspectives and ideas about a wide range of issues throughout the expanse of our lifetime. So we put memories, new memories, and old memories, old memories and new memories are circulating within our subconscious minds when we sleep at night. And so the subconscious mind has to sort out selective information in order to create slideshows, such as movies. It's almost like, I don't know what your dreams are like, but my dreams comes together like a motion picture movie. As I indicated early on, there are times where my dreams seem to act out on its own as some kind of sci-fi movie, sometimes drama. I'm my own character in a movie. Sometimes in my dreams, I'm able to play my own character in someone else's character. Not only that, I'm controlling the whole scene as if I'm a director. And alternately, there are times where my dreams play itself out and I'm just a character, but someone else is directing to its final analysis. The dreams are also very mysterious. You know, it is still a mystery. We can decipher some perspectives about our dreams. We can have ideas and perspectives about it and come up with some ideological ideas about it. But it's still, most of our dreams are still remaining mystery. But we know the gods created our dreams. That is a fact. And scientists and neuroscientists, they're trying the best that they can to come up with information about it through data reading and software, and brain scans, and those kinds of things. So it's an ongoing work in progress. Conclusively, Psychology Magazine states that we cannot actively recall memories from the conscience with ease, as it contains of mostly the long-term memories, as I indicated. And also it includes thoughts and beliefs that may contradict, with that of their conscious thoughts and beliefs. That is a fact, because as I stated early on, that our brains, it grows and it matures over time. And it changes as we get older. And so when we dream, We dream about the daily activities and events that has happened to us, whether it's this early part of this week, last week, week before last, month before last, 2 years from now, 2 years back, 10 years back. The brain's full of information because our brain is made of atoms. Atoms, there's millions of atoms in the galaxy. And so every aspect of our being comes from the universe. It was the universe itself that put us together. It was the gods that created the universe. And they created human beings by using elements from the universe. And that is what makes our dreams very special, because it comes from the unknown. Well, that is my research and video on this subject. But what are your thoughts and ideas about the perception of what dreams are all about? Thanks for watching my YouTube channel.